Trust me, they'll let us know too.
I didn't realize that they have the nice little
Comment
chat thing on the right.
Yeah.
Let's toss up the multi-stream real quick.
Yeah. Hit us on the multi-stream.
Yeah.
The multiverse. Maybe next time I'll bring my tablet so we can have 2 different comment sections going at once. An embarrassment of riches. We have 0 viewers so far? That's okay. They'll come.
Cool. Well,
If you stream them, they will come.
let's just go ahead and start this.
Have a drink with me. Hey!
Welcome to Have a Drink with Me with Dylan and Tommy.
Hey, it is our series season premiere.
Yeah.
For us, in this iteration, our series premiere.
Yeah.
This is Dylan Polniak.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Hey now.
This is Tommy Bechtold.
I always like to explain who we are. Hey, I'm Tommy Bechtold, a.k.a. Big Sauce, if you know me. That's a nickname I gave myself on Monday and totally forgot about because a lot of the stuff I say on New Rockstars is in and out of my head instantly.
Everything that you say that
I think we have one viewer.
Oh, welcome to the...
Hey, Nerd Girl Jean, that's my girl.
Girl
Nerd Girl
Jean.
Jean is a ride or die. She's with me everywhere. She's my friend.
She made it.
What's that?
She made it.
She made it.
That's her comment there.
You made
so in 2019, I asked you to come on for an episode.
Yes.
We talked about how we met. People should go back and listen to that episode after this. But you and I met Christmas caroling.
Yes, we did. We met Christmas caroling in Burbank, California.
As
or
full,
Studio City, Toluca Lake.
Toluca Lake. As
full-grown adult men. And I will say, one of the things that bonded us was how we're both extroverts in our own way.
Yep.
We're showmen, but we were both really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable doing adult Christmas caroling because the whole concept of Christmas caroling I'm not a big prank guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big prank person, and the idea of Christmas caroling is basically like a dry British humor prank. Like it's like we're gonna knock on your door, and non-professional singers are gonna sing a Christmas tune to you. So we met doing that.
Yeah. That's actually a good tie-in, just real quick, because our topic today is birthdays.
Yes.
There's nothing I hate more than singing happy birthday to someone.
Yeah.
Or sitting while someone sings happy birthday to me.
I don't mind it because I take it. Happy birthday sounds like such a funeral dirge when it's sung by a group of people, especially like once you get a lot of teenagers in there, it's like happy birthday. It's like the national anthem. It's in a hard key.
Yeah.
We can't sing too much of it because I think it's still copywritten.
Yeah, we will get demonetized.
And we can't.
We will get demonized.
That's a great point. Speaking of monetization, you may notice there's a little tip jar up on the screen. We're a little baby podcast. Right now, I'm in my baby podcast era. Yeah. I've got my pals at Guardians of the Galaxy, Whitney and MT, and off-screen producer Brett and editor Alexa. And then I've got my drinking buddies at Have a Drink with Me. I've got my pals and my buddies. We're launching these birds. So we have a little tip jar. If you want to contribute to the show, there are some redemptions.
Yeah.
So for $50, you put in $50. We get to $50 total. We're going to do a shot.
We're going
not
to
just
do
any shot.
99 brand. And the reason we're doing these shots will come into play later in the episode.
It will make sense. And also I want to point out that Dylan and I have a long relationship with the 99 brand of products and in our friendship. And one time in a Buffalo Wild Wings, Dylan produced a 99 root beer mini bottle that was piping hot out of his pants.
It had been in my pocket for the entire 40-minute drive.
It was very near a boiling point. And I got to tell you, sipping hot alcoholic root beer out of Dylan's pants, worst ways to spend a Thursday.
That's what I always say.
But so we get to a 50, we do a shot, $100, I believe we're finishing our drinks, right?
Yeah, $100. We will. Here, I'll toss up all the tiers here because there's a lot of fun stuff while I get into the next thing here.
Yeah.
So we're drinking out of these Star Wars cups.
Yes.
This is.
I jumped ahead. I got excited.
Oh, that's fine. This is how it works. Okay.
Yeah. Have a drink with me as a conversation.
Yeah. So we are drinking out of these Star Wars cups that you and I always tell people that we did Star Wars Celebration together, but
We did.
You were working there. I showed up and you were like, hey, come to my hotel room. We'll drink at 9 a.m.
I basically seduced you. I was like, come to my room. And I made you film a commercial audition for me. So
I forgot
there was a work element.
Yeah.
You were very helpful, though. I mean, that was my first celebration in a long time. And I was there with new rock stars. Eric and I were there. And it was nice. Eric, when he's at those conventions, has to do a lot of quick writing and stuff. So it was really nice to have someone there to do my work, which is like walk around and be a man of the people.
Yeah.
Like walk around and glad hand people and rep the brands.
Yeah.
Speaking of repping brands,
Are you trying to rep brand right now?
look at these things. We have beautiful Have a Drink With Me shirts. And
shop.hadwm.com.
that's right. Another great way, if you'd rather put your money somewhere where you get a little something back, we've got a merch shop. And that's the other great way to support this show. We're just getting started, guys, and I know money's tight, so, if you can't donate, that's no problem. If you can donate a couple bucks, everything helps. This is a labor of love. Everything that you were using to shoot the show and make the show is stuff that we've purchased with our money. We want to keep that going. We want to book great guests. We want to, maybe upgrade our booze to Dom Perignon or La Cristal.
Upgrade your cup to be Jar Jar as well.
Well, fun fact, there is another Jar Jar cup that Dylan gave me that is in my office right now at New Rockstars. But
That's Watto.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's a Watto cup.
But the good thing is we have
the set.
We have the biggest question in Star Wars. Which one is the true Phantom Menace?
That's true.
Yeah. So good and evil. One of us is good
right.
and one of us is bad.
We are a dyad for sure. So what am I missing?
Well, you're missing these little things.
Oh,
I
yes.
posted earlier today
I tried to skip over
on
that.
the channel a little shooter of Goldschlager and a little toddler shooter of Southern Comfort. We are considering these our kill shots because Soko makes you sick.
Yes.
Goldschlager makes me sick.
Do we want to get into the origin of that?
Why not?
I will tell you. So I think some of my friends from home are watching this podcast. I know my mom
Hey,
is.
friends from home.
I see,
Hey,
Garrett,
mom from home.
Garrett Kirby and Whitney are both in there, two good friends of the show. Garrett is, of course, my co-host on the Cheap Ass podcast, which has been so cheap that we haven't done it in 2 months. But don't worry. Have a Drink With Me is a network.
Whitney said she would not drink any pocket whiskey. And if she did not know that at the Buffalo Wild Wings when we were all hanging out that it was pocket whiskey, she would have done it.
Dang. All right. Well, Whitney, life is all about second chances, babe. Whiskey from the pockets and hearts made of lockets. The other way. Kill shots. Mine is Soko. I took the task of bartending a friend's party when I was in college. They didn't ask me to. I just kind of volunteered.
You showed up. You crashed it.
Well, they had a bar, and I was like, I don't mind. I'll make drinks. So I made drinks, and they had a bottle of Soko, and I just, throughout the night, drank that bottle to my face. And I thought I was okay, but by the end of the night, I was stumbling around, and at a certain point, I just started turning into a sprinkler, and I was spinning around, projectile vomiting Soko.
That's our boy.
Never been able to drink it since. Can't even smell it. So if we get to $300 on this stream, so we made it high. We understand that that's probably not going to happen. But if we do get to 300, we're going to drink these horrible shots.
Yeah, and we're new here, so we're just figuring this out. Yeah. And who knows? We might even just do it anyway.
Yeah, I hope not. I mean, that'll be real peer pressure I'm not comfortable with.
I would love to save these for next time.
Yeah.
Or the next time or the next time.
Right.
But I did want to mention something since Whitney did message us here.
Yes.
This week on Guardians of the Galaxy, you guys discussed my spine surgery that I have to have at the end of December.
Yes.
And I came up with a great idea.
We doxed you.
Yeah.
We doxed your medical.
You guys are basically, yeah.
We broke HIPAA.
You guys were like, we're going to take over here. So I have an idea.
Okay.
And this is just a pitch, me to you, to Whitney, who's on here.
Great.
And when MT,
we'll make MT
when he finds out about this.
Yeah.
Here's my plan.
Great.
The four of us get on an episode of Have a Drink with Me.
Okay.
I'm picking the drink.
Okay.
And then we spend 20 minutes with each one of you picking a different topic.
Oh, is it a tryout?
No.
Oh.
You already got it.
Oh, I got the job. Thank God.
But we are going to call it Guardians of the Pal Whiskey.
Oh, Guardians of the Pale Whiskey.
Yeah.
It sounds like we have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just
well, cute.
a couple sweet little boys.
A couple cutie boys.
Guardians of the Pale Whiskey. I like it.
Yeah, so I made the Guardians of the Galaxy logo so I can make the other logo
Yes, that's true.
legally.
Little pulling behind the curtain. Dylan does the art and graphics for Guardians of the Galaxy. And he made that amazing logo that, if you want to hear one rave review, my sister, Danielle, said that should go on a shirt. So hopefully, as we at the Pale Fest over there, all my pals get together, we're going to have some merch out soon, too. So, if you want to have the entire Bechtold podcast universe represented on your chest, you're going to have options.
We need to make a Bechtold glove, and then each shirt comes with a little sticker.
Well, I want to make a headband that has all the Infinity Gems on it. I think we can
Say no more. I got it.
Anyway, I love headbands. My hair is finally growing.
I like that you're looking at the...
I know. Well, I'm trying to see who's in there.
Yeah.
How many friends we have.
So, our drink today, this is a drink of my choosing.
Yes, Dylan was very excited about this.
Yes. We are drinking Sex on the Beach.
Yes.
Because...
It's naughty to say.
Well, I picked this because I've always wanted to know what it's like to have sex on the beach with you.
And you know what? I had never thought about it until you just looked me in the eyes and something stirred inside me.
I don't think I want to look anywhere else.
Hey, look at the camera. I'm blushing here. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're doing Sex on the Beach, a drink that, because I'm Irish Catholic, still makes me embarrassed
Yeah.
to talk about. I have not sipped this yet. Dylan made these.
I let you do your vodka.
This is good.
I did the rest.
You did really good.
There is going to be a fun moment where we hit the maraschino cherries that I stuffed in there.
Oh, yeah.
That will...
It's like boba.
Oh, I hope so.
Fat.
I hope these are big enough for
Boba
the
Fett.
boba. I picked the drink.
Yes.
You picked the topic.
I picked the topic, and we do want to mention, we're always going to let you know ahead of time what the drink is. And if you are a person who imbibes in alcohol, feel free to drink along with us, and please send us, tag us in a tweet, a picture of your beverage.
Yep. Coffee, water.
We want to know all our drinking buddies. But yeah, if you're not a person who drinks alcohol, that's fine. Have a drink with me is just all about putting some wet liquid in your mouth.
That's
could be
what it
water,
is.
could be juice, could be coffee. There's no pressure to drink alcohol. Now, Dylan and I are troubled men.
Yeah.
We're men that have been on the run for most of our lives. A little something to take the edge off after a long day of talking Star Wars for me and Dylan raising a baby.
I still haven't met my daughter.
He's got a baby. She's upstairs is the saddest thing.
She's actually directly above us, trying to sleep.
Shout out Jovi.
I
doxed your kid's name online.
Oh.
She's
Executive producer, Jovi.
yeah, she is the EP of this show.
I just thought of something great. So if people want to join in on the show, you don't have to drink what we're drinking.
Right.
But if you're going to drink water or coffee or not join along, send us a photo of a fun cup that you're drinking out of.
Yeah.
And
For
we
us,
will share it wherever we can.
This is a show that celebrates the style, the pizzazz of drinking, not necessarily the amount. Now, granted, there are mini bottles and giant tumblers of booze around us.
We might have started with screwdrivers.
I even have a backup screwdriver because I was in traffic for an hour and a half.
Screwdriver, hardly know her.
But also, other very important thing. I'm sorry, we're a little scatterbrained because I am scatterbrained and I'm throwing Dylan under the bus with me. We want to let everybody know we are shooting live at Dylan's house. I went home from work, parked my car in the garage, ordered a Lyft on an app, got a ride here. We're not the type of people that are going to get Bombayed and then head on back home. There will be no drinking and driving on this show. One of our first expenses that we take care of is reimbursing Lyfts.
Tommy's Lyfts.
Either one
Tommy's
of us
Lyfts, number one.
But-
And then Dylan's alcohol purchases.
Yeah, exactly. That's a 1A, I think.
I just have to walk upstairs. So
But we want
we're
to
in a
make
good
sure you guys
position.
know and don't worry, because I would think about that. If the whole show was around having some delicious drinks, I'd be like, well, geez, I know they don't live together yet, but
I'm trying.
I'd love to move in.
Once my spine surgery happens, I need a little stay-in nurse.
I love wearing a little outfit. All right. Is that all the business? Did we get the business out of the way?
I hope so.
And now it's time for pleasure.
Yeah, so the topic.
Topic
of birthdays. You chose this.
Well, I chose it because, Dylan, you had a birthday last week.
Yep.
And I have a birthday next week.
Yep. So October 25th and then
November 10th.
November 10th. Yeah.
That's right.
We're like dead center. My birthday was last Wednesday.
Yes, and mine is next Friday.
You ruined it. We should have done the show tomorrow, almost as if we had planned it that
Well,
way.
we were gonna, and thank you to everybody who has tuned in, because as you know, many of you watching, we are going to be on Thursdays moving forward. But whoops-a-daisy, old Teabag over here had a commitment, had a work commitment, and luckily Dylan was able to roll with the punches. And
So wait, Teabag, that's a new nickname for you?
yeah,
What was the other?
Big Sauce.
Big Sauce.
Big Sauce. And you know, like I said today, you know what they say about Big Sauce? Little
Big
tiny
pants?
noodles. Cute little noodles.
I like that.
Yeah, you know, it's not the size of the noodle. It's
the fight.
It's the bowl you serve it in.
It's the fight in the noodle.
It's the size, yeah. Anyway, sorry, Mom. My mom's watching this show. Are people texting us to cancel?
Yes.
Great,
Your mom just texted me and said, please
My
stop.
mom has your number is concerning.
Yeah, she said more about Dylan's noodle than Tommy's.
Yeah.
But she said Dylan instead of you.
Leave my
Yeah.
mom out of this. Now, listen.
She started it. Birthdays. Our topic is
Birthdays.
birthdays.
Yeah.
We're dead center.
This show is sponsored
Roughly.
by ADHD.
But we're hoping
Yeah.
that it's sponsored by 99 Bananas, which
true.
will come into play later.
Yes. Birthdays, yeah. So I have a pretty big mile. You turned 39?
35.
35.
Very close.
You turned 35. That's a milestone. You can run for president now.
About time.
I have a milestone birthday. I'm turning 40. 40. November 10th, I'm turning 40.
I'm excited for you.
40.
You're going to be my only 40-year-old friend.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know who that says less or more about, me or you.
Comment below.
What's worse, having no friends in their 40s or being the only 40-year-old friend? Now, listen, here's the thing. When I turned 30, I was going through it.
Yep.
I was very unsure of my life, what I wanted to do with my life.
You found yourself Christmas caroling.
Should I have been? Yeah. I found myself Christmas caroling, so there was a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
But I was like, have I messed up? I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't own a house. I'm still auditioning for episodes of Glee. I'm still trying to get on TV as much as possible. Now I'm turning 40. I'll probably never be on TV again. Women find me repulsive, and children legally can't be near me. So it's like everything.
We're recording in the wrong spot.
Well, no. See, the problem is I have a restraining order against kids. It's not what you think. It's not dirty.
It's one floor.
I have a restraining order against all children.
Okay.
I just don't like them. Their hands are too small.
So birthday. Birthday is the topic. We're going to jump around a lot. Jump around.
Okay.
One thing that I did want to say is, so we did the episode 2019.
Yes.
Tommy is now officially co-host of the show moving forward.
Well, it better be.
You asked for 50%.
I neutered my YouTube channel. I took my name off of it.
Yeah.
And now it's Have a Drink.
Well, now you have a fun name.
Yeah, and it looks 10,000 times better. So there was a cause
Give
and
and take,
effect.
yeah.
A lot more taking from me, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yes, this is the Have a Drink with Me YouTube channel.
Yeah.
This is the Have a Drink with Me show.
Yeah.
You know, it's like not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles. You know what I'm saying?
That is what they say. Also, while we're on this, I'll just get into what we're doing with the channel because we had a little video that we posted Monday.
Yeah.
But so the first Thursday of every month.
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday.
Yes.
The first Thursday of every month, we are going to do a live stream.
Yes.
We might be here in person at my bar called the Pickled Chick.
This is called the Pickled Chick.
Because our my dogs are Pickle and Chicken.
Yes.
Pickled Chick, the drunk girl.
Yeah.
Pickled Chick.
I like it.
So we are going to switch between here and live streaming just side by side in a video.
Yes, there are going to be points where we're going to have to do the streams virtually. We won't always be able to sit next to each other, but we'll always be near and dear in our hearts, and this will always be our home base, the Pickled Chick. At least one of us.
Yeah.
There'll always be someone at the. It's like the eternal flame in the Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
Someone will always be at the Pickled Chick to turn the lights on.
Oh, for sure. And the bar will always know your name.
That's right.
Cheers.
Salute. So
Bless you.
so you
First
know,
Thursday of the month.
first Thursday of the month is going to
Have
be
a drink with me.
Have
The
a drink
show,
with me. Prime
the podcast.
Yes. That's this show where we have a specific drink and we talk about a specific subject. The subsequent Thursdays are going to be a bit of a potpourri. We might have special guest hosts.
Yeah.
Next week, we're ready to announce, I believe.
Yeah, we are ready.
And
We're pregnant.
Next week, it's going to be my birthday. I'm going to be in Rochester, New York, at my mommy's house.
Yeah, mommy,
So we'll be
mommy neckfold.
Mommy Bechtold, the most beautiful woman on earth, will be a co-host. Will be co-hosting the podcast with us, and we will be playing Quiplash.
We're going to play Quiplash.
On Jackbox Games. So get at us online if you want to get that. We might have some ways of giving the code out early.
We do
There
have
may
a
be
fun way.
There may be some opportunities.
We're going to go with, it's kind of rude to say this, but highest donation of the night.
That's right.
I think that is what, you get the room code before anyone else.
That's right.
So we're going to play Quiplash, and maybe about an hour, around the same time, Thursdays around 7 to 8.
Yeah,
Pacific
it's my birthday
Standard
party, so
Time.
I might just decide to keep streaming. It'll be 10 p.m. there, and my mom likes to go to bed at around 1:30. She's a night owl, so we got 3 hours. We got a 3-hour cushion.
Cushion for the pushing.
Don't stop.
Don't stop?
Don't stop. Please stop. We're going to do, it's a birthday stream. Dylan's going to keep my family's name out of his mouth, or I'll Will Smith his ass. Will Smithing someone is when you get in a fight.
When your wife
you
kills
get in a
Tupac?
fight, you get a fight on the East Coast, and your family sends you to live with someone in California.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And Jazzy Jeff will be there?
Yeah.
Do you have a Jazzy
Oh,
Jeff?
no, I have Jizzy Jeff. It's a
Jizzy
very
Jeff.
different guy. He's not as fun.
Easy to find, though. Birthdays. Our topic.
Oh,
for
right.
tonight.
I keep forgetting we have a show because this is just so casual.
Yeah, I forgot we were on camera. So, Tommy, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So your birthday is
November
next
10th.
week, and we are going to do our Quiplash for your birthday.
Quiplash
But
birthday party. There might be a few other little surprises in there, some surprise guests.
maybe,
Yeah.
if you're good.
Maybe a cake.
Ooh.
I
But
love cake.
do you have a birthday tradition that you've kind of stuck to?
Well, I would say not a huge tradition as much as it is a burden that I put on others around me.
Okay.
We have in my family, I'm one of 4 kids. I'm the second oldest. I have 2 sisters and a brother. And, at times being in the middle, you gotta do things to set yourself apart. Now, my siblings would probably say I've done plenty to do that and demanded attention at times that were both inconvenient and harmful.
Yep.
Around, I would say, sometime in my teenage years, I created the holiday of Hanukkah.
Ooh.
And that is 8 crazy nights surrounding my birthday where I demand a tribute each day. So kind of a few days before and a few days after. I wasn't satisfied with just getting presents on my birthday. I said, maybe a scratch-off ticket here, or, a fun pair of boxers there, or, some Applebee's or something like that. Just acknowledge me before and after. Let's have fun. Let's make it an 8-day celebration. So Hanukkah was born. And that has been, to those nearest and dearest, I think, both a source of a little bit of humor and a lot of, oh, shit, we got to do something for him.
Yeah.
And then, I think the realization that they don't. There is no law that you have to do Hanukkah. There's simply a very needy boy who's now a needy man who wants those tributes.
Would you say that your oil can burn all those days?
Oh, yeah. I'm on fire most of the time.
Yeah.
Now, what about you? Any birthday traditions?
Ooh. So I got 3 tiers.
Okay.
3 tiers for this. So originally, when I first moved to Los Angeles, 2011, my birthday tradition was I would go to the 6 restaurant in Studio City.
The 6? Yes. Okay, I've been there.
And I would get the haystacks.
What's that?
So you've got French fries
Ooh.
covered in an egg,
Oh, yeah.
covered in gravy,
Okay.
and covered in something else. But you get wheat, you get pork, you get beef. Oh, there's a hamburger in there. You get eggs.
Oh.
So it's the haystack. It's all the farm animals.
Can I say something?
No.
Okay.
So I did the haystacks with bottomless mimosas.
Wow.
It gets worse. After this, I would go to Sky Zone in Van Nuys,
Is that
California,
the trampoline park?
right next to the
Oh
airport.
my God, you're a terrorist.
I would do the trampoline park.
Imagine a Frankenstein tall man with broad shoulders while children are trying to jump on the trampoline.
I'm 6'4".
Stand up for him. Stand up for him. Show him on cam how tall
And
you
I
are.
would play.
Stand up and show him how tall you are. Do a shot. Look at this guy. He's creepy and he's kooky. Talk about lurch.
Yeah. And then I'd play dodgeball against children. You beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your joke, but what you're doing is amazing.
That's not even a joke. I did that for 8
my
years in a row.
God.
No, I did it for 6 years in a row.
So we apologize to the people of Sky Zone for I hesitate to call him a gentle giant. I'll just say a giant. If anyone's kids were permanently damaged, you may be entitled to compensation. If you visited a Sky Zone from October 1st through October 30th between the years of
2011 to 2018.
2011 to 2018, you may be entitled to compensation.
Yeah.
I have to say something about these haystacks.
Yes, I want you to say it.
So
I want you to say it now.
I'm from Rochester, New York. I don't know if anyone familiar with my content knows that. It's not brought up often, my connection to the city of Rochester or Buffalo. But every once in a while, I hint at it. There is a dish called the garbage
plate. Oh, Mark Zakari called you out on this one.
He said the garbage plate?
He said, in your opinion, Tommy, where can you get the best garbage plate?
Oh, yes. Well,
ROC.
I think haystacks are the LA garbage plate because the garbage plate is mac salad, home fries, choice of protein on top, smothered in hot sauce, meat hot sauce.
Yuck.
So like a chili almost. Onions, mustard. Sounds like yuck. I'm telling you right now, eat it. It'll change your life. Haystacks sound like a more dignified farm-to-table garbage plate. The best garbage plates for me, listen, sentimentally, Empire Hots in Webster, where I grew up.
That's what I always say.
Nick Tahoe's classic. But yeah, I think Empire Hots to me does the garbage plate right. Hasn't changed in 20 years. If something stays the same throughout years and years of prices going up and down in ingredients, I'm dazzled by it. Like if a pizza place has the same tasting pizza over decades, because I know pizza's like the stock market. Like the price of cheese ebbs and flows by like $2 a pound, and it's crazy. Anyway, fascinating podcast content.
But hey, all of our listeners will visit Rochester at some point.
Are we losing people quickly?
Yeah, we lost one whole person. They passed away.
No, Dylan, let me ask you something, because Dylan has done again, not to pull back the curtain too far on it. Dylan has done the lion's share of the technical stuff on this podcast. That's his forte. He's good at it. My job is to try and answer emails and get out of the way.
Try to answer emails. Let's. I'm gonna get a little shot. Let me see if I can get you in here too, and I'll share this later. Everything that I have set up here in the pickled chick. But sorry, go ahead.
Yes, great. Anyway, this was me thanking you, and then you made it about you.
You're welcome. And also with you. So Tommy, I did that, and then I met my wife. My wife, she's upstairs, and she said, "You have a bad back. Do not go to the trampoline park."
Sound advice.
So we traveled a little bit, and I'll get into that later because I got another little birthday topic to dive into. But then it turned into house parties. House parties is my tradition. So you were at my house party this year on the 21st.
Yep.
And then October 15th last year, you were at my house party.
And you throw good house parties. I've been to a couple. I've been to what I would call get-togethers here, and I've been to house parties. And you and your wife throw a good party. I will say that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, it's my pleasure.
Do you know our magic sauce on this? Our hot sauce gravy for our garbage plate. It's the fact that we buy a lot of alcohol.
Oh yeah, that does help. I think someone just paid us money, so I just wanted to.
Oh, and also if anyone does tip pay,
all right,
you get a full shout out.
We're in the red. We've got Nathan. Let me shout this man out. Sorry, Nathan. Give me a second. Vincent Baltiero coming in hot with a donation. Thank you, Vincent.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You may be our first. We appreciate that. Hopefully not our last. But you know what? Even if we get one, to me, that means that's one heart that we touched.
Hey.
Yeah.
So now we've done the house parties, but my new tradition, now that I am Papa Dylan,
Yes.
Now that I have a sweet little executive producer, Jovi, my sweet
Yeah.
little baby, the new tradition is I go to Goodwill and I pick out outfits for my wife, my baby, and myself for cheesy JCPenney portraits.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so we did that last week for my birthday.
Any chance we can get some of those up on the socials to let people see how they came out?
I'm waiting for JCPenney to deliver my photos on the 6th.
All right.
But you better believe that will be the first thing that I post on social media.
Shots fired at JCPenney's. Let's go. And also Walmart opticians. Where are my contact lenses? Come on. We're not afraid to call out big brands on this show.
Yeah.
Walmart, go F yourself.
Yeah.
We don't care if you sponsor us. The only people we care about sponsoring us is 99 Bananas, which, by the way...
You saying fuck Walmart just gained us 3 new viewers and then 1 left.
Oh, God. One person was like, I cannot. So let's check in on the chat right now. I think we need
Rodney.
Who's
loves,
in there?
Rodney. We got Rodney. Loves the portrait idea.
Oh, okay.
Rodney, hit me up on social media at I'm Dylon, IMDIELAWN, and I will specifically send you the photo once it's in. But I do want to. We will dive into this a little bit more. But I went to Goodwill and I found matching shorts and button-up shirts for $10. I pulled. I got long hair right now. Previous listeners of Have a Drink with Me have always seen me with short hair. I'm growing my hair out literally for charity for
Locks of Love?
No, but something similar.
Okay.
Children who have cancer.
Yeah.
So
Nothing to joke about there, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am growing it out. But the thing to joke about is I pulled as much as I could back into like a samurai knot, and then I let the rest pour down.
Do you think if those kids knew that hair was coming from such a despicable person, they'd ask for a new set of hair? Should it be like when you give money to kids in Africa and they send you a picture of the kid?
We lost 3 viewers because you're berating me.
They should be like, this sicko is giving you hair, and they could be like, no thanks. But this hair is making me drunk. Why am I getting a buzz from this hair?
That is a thing that could happen. Okay. So and then I found my wife. I bought this. She was here watching the baby. I came home with this outfit.
That's good.
And I hid the outfit, and I said to her, I think you're going to look so cute in this, but it's something you will not buy for yourself. And it was like a cute...
It's a song?
Yeah. It was...
Sorry, man.
Yeah. It was an inflatable costume, T-Rex. But I gave her this outfit, but it was like a nice form-fitting, like striped, like cute dress.
Great.
But it was covered in birds.
Okay.
So
I like that you're like, I know you wouldn't give yourself this gift of this wonderful thing. Oh, we got another tip, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy Star Stuff.
Oh, Jimmy Star Stuff.
Thanks, Jimmy
for sure.
Star Stuff.
Our favorite.
Jimmy Star Stuff, and I don't care.
I do care.
Okay, so
I do care.
I think we're at we're at $5, so we're only $45 away from doing a shot.
But that's okay.
But we're also having fun, and we don't need the alcohol. Doesn't fuel us. It's just it's a part of life.
Ooh, Sarah V wants me to do French braids.
Oh,
I don't know how to do them. Tommy, do you know how to French braid?
I don't, but I bet we could find someone fun to come in and French braid your hair while they have a drink with us.
I'm gonna have this long hair probably for the next 3 episodes. So
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Thank you, Sarah V. And also Lionel Corrado, hopefully, doing the same thing with their hair.
Oh, very
Very
nice.
cool. Yeah, I found, I reached out to the place where I get my hair cut, and I asked if they do cut and they donate, and they said they do. They don't have a specific place, but to find a place where it's nonprofit, where the people make the wigs and send it out.
Yeah.
So, and then they said, could you please grow your hair a little bit longer? And I said, yeah, sure. Of course.
I think that's wonderful. I didn't expect to feel any sort of positive feelings about you today. So if there's if I seem a little less talkative, it's because I've recently learned one of the worst people I know is doing something very kind. So I'm just feeling, confused. It's tearing me apart on the inside, much like Padme in
Star
Revenge
Wars
of the Sith.
Hey, cheers, Tommy.
Cheers.
Also, we'll say this again.
Make him kiss.
Oh, Misa don't want to.
Misa kiss. He can't do the voice. He
the
can't.
two Phantom Menaces just.
I know. Jar Jar is the key to everything.
He's the key to all of this, actually.
Key to all of this. That's right.
Oh, follow my other podcast, The Key to
He
All
doesn't
of
have
This.
any more podcasts. He's exclusive with us.
That is a positive Star Wars podcast that I
Yes.
do with Tim McGovern.
No one's going to want to watch that. They're going to
Tim
be like,
McGovern.
positive. Tim
Everyone
McGovern
loves
Tim
Tim
McGovern.
McGovern.
Fantastic. One of the all-time best joke writers. Fantastic joke writer. I think, did he used to joke write for Leno back in the day?
Oh, I don't know what he did.
Yeah, I think he did. He was a joke writer for one of the late night shows. I don't know if it was like a specific thing, but yeah, he's a good joke writer. He and I did Story Pirates together.
Oh, very cute.
Good man, Tim McGovern. Tim McGovern, wherever you are, we're praying for you.
He married my wife and I twice.
Oh, I thought I was like, oh, he's Mandy's ex.
Yeah. That's yeah. I have a podcast with my wife's ex.
Hey, you know what? It's 2022. I think this drink is working.
2023. Speaking of things that are working, so Tommy and I love the 99 brand.
Yes.
Yes.
We're 99. We got 99 problems, but a drink ain't one.
Hit me. And this fell out of your pocket when you walked in.
Oh, no. Thank God that's what fell out.
But something that we want to do on the show is we want to try to pitch something to the 99 brand so that they will try to sponsor our show.
Yes.
And hopefully we just have a full episode where we taste all the 99
We
brands.
are trying so hard to get 99 on as a sponsor.
Yeah.
Guys, if anyone has a connection out there, if anyone knows someone at the 99 company, if 99 is watching, we'll do anything. I mean, like, you'll have to, like, we want you to pay us to promote your brand, but
They can also just send us the...
we will evangelize. Guys,
No,
I'm sorry, the donations are coming in hot and heavy. Whitney Van Lanningham, heard of her? Moon and My Stars.
Oh, at Whitney Puppy?
My best friend, my everything, my ride or die fun fest partner in life. I performed her marriage. I married her. I didn't marry her. God, to be, if only. But Whitney unnecessarily donated money to our podcast because Whitney and I are also launching a podcast together. But Whitney, I love you, and your support means everything to me. And thank you to both Whitney and MT for plugging this podcast.
Also, if people have not noticed, the lower thirds have been watch guardiansofthepalaxy.com for about 20 minutes.
Wow, Dylan, you're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't care what anyone else says about you. We're at $16 on my end here.
That's great.
We're at $16. I'm just trying to keep track. So here's the thing. I don't mean to be a little Tommy on his phone, but that's like Jenny Anydots from Cats. I'm Tommy on his phone. That's my cat's name. But I just want to make sure if we do hit an incentive that we honor that with people.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that...
Sorry, I cut you off.
Whitney did ask us to do a shot, you little bitches.
Yes. Close enough.
You keep talking for a second.
Okay.
But also, Tommy, Nerd Girl Jean
Oh,
asked,
Nerd Girl Jean.
what is your favorite birthday gift you've ever gotten?
Oh my goodness. So many great gifts. My family, my mom especially, is an incredible gift giver. My sisters are always amazing gift givers. I've gotten so many, and I mean this sincerely, meaningful, practical. I mean, there's been times where birthday gifts I've gotten are something I need so badly in my life that it's brought me to tears. But recently, as in I think a couple of years ago, my friends Joe and Jenny Herrera and Garrett and Darlene Kirby got me a pair of custom Buffalo Bills Vans painted by our friend Holly Brown, who is an amazing artist. They were on white Vans like a canvas. They're a one-of-a-kind Buffalo Bills Vans slip-on.
Go Bills.
The generosity and the thought of the gift like that. I mean, there are many, many others, and I'm not trying to make anyone feel as if you've given me a gift, just know I appreciate every gift I've ever gotten. I love something about getting a present. Feels good. You know, it's like a little bit of, no matter how your day is going, it's a little orange slice that gets you going into the second half of the youth soccer game of life. But those shoes, I mean, those are such wonderful friends, and for them to do that for me, I hate to be serious. I'll go back to poo poo pee pee after this, but yes, that was a wonderful gift. I will never forget it. They are my prized possession. Whitney, the shot's for you.
Whitney, we're gonna do a shot for you, and then I'm gonna go to Nerd Girl Jean to talk about my
Yes,
favorite gift.
Please do.
Yeah. Ooh, nothing like starting with sex on the beach and doing...
Lillian's in here. My friend Lillian. Sorry.
Lillian. Hey.
I'm reading the chat from my glasses that aren't strong enough, and I just saw Lillian get
We'll
out.
put the computer here next time.
No, it's all right. We've
Nerd-
got to figure out a way to read the comment if we want to be that type of show that engages with the comments. We're just getting
We'll make it well.
We're getting our little feet out from under us.
We'll get an assistant to just be like, hey, psst, this is going on.
Jovi will do it.
Yeah. Senior executive producer, showrunner. Nerd Girl Jean.
Keep adding titles to her. I love that. What's wrong with you?
I'm going to say my favorite birthday gift.
That kid's, by the way, we're not paying her for all those. She can get one. She can draw
She legally cannot be paid until she's 18.
Great.
She's
So
only 3 months
We'll
old.
create a trust under the Coogan law. Oh, how's that for some Hollywood insight?
Easy. So, best birthday gift I ever received. This was actually going to be one of my drinking stories that we'll get to later. But my favorite birthday gift was in 2018, my wife bought tickets for us to go to London to do a pub crawl on my birthday.
Wow.
So we flew 12 hours, I think, landed on my birthday.
Wow.
At 10 a.m. Then we went to the hotel, got rid of our bags and everything, and then we did a pub crawl. 10 pubs in London on my birthday.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so that is the best birthday
Wonderful.
gift that I've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's man. Now I feel bad that I got those shitty shoes. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Those shoes are amazing. That's a beautiful gift. Isn't it nice? You know, I've always kind of been a little bit sad. Like, you know, when it comes to relationships, many of our viewers know, and by viewers I mean my friends. I'm not great. I don't do great. I don't keep them for very long. They're usually ending as a result of my failure to
Launch?
not be a dirty little bastard.
Oh.
But no, I often am like, I very rarely had a birthday where I've been in a like healthy relation. I've been in relationships on my birthday, but a lot of times that's been like either weaponized against me or a cause of strife. Like,
You got a year older.
or yeah, how dare you get old? Or like being at my own birthday party and being told I had to leave early, and it's like, well, I don't want to, and then that being a fight. Anyway, all I'm saying is I love hearing stories of partners that give their significant others amazing gifts, and you know, I guess I just hope someday there's a little
That my wife leaves me for you?
There's a little lady out there that'll take me on a pub crawl of Charleston, South Carolina.
Ooh, what a good place
It
to
just
pub
seems
crawl.
it seems affordable. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, the London trip was somewhat affordable, but so
Okay.
we love 99 bananas.
We
okay?
love
We love
nanners.
it. We're nanner heads.
We're nana heads.
Yeah, and this fell out of your pocket when you walked
That's
in.
right.
When
I'm
you got
so
out of your
embarrassed.
Uber.
I'm so glad that's what fell out and not all my expired condoms.
But what we want to do, thank you, Nerd Girl Jean, for posting that link. You're wonderful. So what we want to do on each episode is we want to try to pitch to 99 brands. This is why we need to be sponsored.
Yeah.
And you dropped this when you got
I
out of the
did. I
Uber.
wrote this. These are my words. I wrote these.
Yeah.
So for the 100th time, I'm going to look at these words. Here's my pitch to get represented by 99 bananas. Are you closing your eyes, Dylan?
Yes.
It's a movie idea. Kind of taking the idea of 101 Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians, 99 bananas. Get it, Dylan?
Yes.
So this old woman kills 101 Dalmatians violently. I can't believe I wrote this. This is also live action, but the woman will be full CGI. Once the woman kills that last puppy, we shift over to the story of the dog's owners who are seemingly devastated that this happened. The husband is live action, but his wife is CGI. Why are all the women CGI? Why did
tell me.
Why did I think of that?
Yeah.
The husband being live action is important for the next part.
Wow. I can't wait to hear this.
Why did I write this? The wife says to the husband, "This is the worst day of my life. Isn't this just the worst day of your life, too?" That does sound like my writing.
Yeah.
The husband looks at his wife, pulling a 99 bananas from his pocket, and shouts, "What are you, bananas?" He looks at the camera, kills the bottle, and winks. He's live action because I don't know how to get a puppet to wink.
That's great.
Brilliant idea by me. Probably a string. But I'm not sure.
Wait, what was the last thing you said?
Probably a string.
Oh, okay, a
but
string.
I'm not sure. I don't really remember seeing puppets wink. So during his smile to the camera, he realizes it's actually 99 pineapples that he just drank and says, "This is actually 99 pineapples, but I'm still very happy about this." The wife stops crying and says, "Did you say pineapples?" The wife's Australian. "Did you say pineapples?" The husband says, "Yes." Roll credits. Wow. When I wrote this, I knew there was going to be controversial.
I am crying a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
That was...
Oh, fuck
I think
me.
that was a really good pitch, and I'm glad that you wrote that.
I am so glad that I created that. Sorry, we got another donation. I don't mean to be...
Oh, Whitney Vision. Whitney Puppy. I don't like that it's Whitney Vision commenting. I like Whitney Puppy. She likes your squeak.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she loves your squeak.
Thank you.
I love it too, Whitney Puppy.
We're at $25.27 on
$25.
PayPal.
We're
Do we know
so
where any of our other
close.
tips are? Can we figure that out? Is there a way?
I think that's everything that goes through. I think
It
people
just
are,
goes to PayPal?
people are just now, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure when we are able to honor. Thank you to. Can we read those names?
Nate Age,
Nate Age.
I think.
Yeah.
Nerd Girl Jean.
Nerd Girl
obviously.
Jean. Awesome.
We got Whitney Puppy.
Yeah,
We
by the
did
way, if you
do a little
donate
shop for
and
her.
you want to ask a question, that is absolutely a great way to interact with this stream and podcast.
Oh, yeah. We did a shot for Whitney Puppy, who did $5.
Yeah, she's my best friend, though.
I'd
I'd do a shot for her for free.
We answered some questions for Nerd Girl Jean for 10.
Can I
love that.
Can I ask something of you?
Yeah.
This is just a little, again, inside baseball.
Are you going to ask me about your pitch? Because I think it was great.
Okay, great.
We said pitch.
What a
baseball.
What a relief. Also, 99 Bananas, if you don't sponsor us after that piece of writing that I definitely did by myself,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. When this stream is over,
Yeah.
does it archive to our YouTube channel forever for people to watch?
Yeah, it will.
That's great news. And I didn't necessarily know that answer, but I kind of had a feeling, but I wanted to make sure. Guys, the best way to keep this podcast going is word of mouth. So if you are enjoying watching the live stream with us, tell a couple friends to check in on it. It's on YouTube. They can skip ahead. You're not going to hurt my feelings, okay? You want to skip the first part. You want to skip the part where I almost cried talking about getting shoes for my birthday. Skip that part too, okay? You don't have to listen to any of it.
If you want to hear about me getting a better birthday gift than shoes, stay.
These are custom Buffalo Bills Vans, okay? God, they're so sweet.
I'm enjoying the tip thing, and we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. We don't know how it works, but we have some fun stuff going on. So we got these kill shots.
We do.
They will make us both sick.
I cannot stress to you the reality of the kill shot. This alcohol, Southern Comfort, I have not had since I was 20. Now do the math. I'm almost 40. That is half of my life has been spent avoiding
Throwing up.
the smell, the taste. Thinking about it makes me physically ill. Don't give to torture me. Give the positive things. We'll do the kill shots another day. It's fine. But here's something that's free that you can do to help us. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're so close to 1,000, and as my friend Brett and Philip Turley says, the first 1,000's the hardest, babe. He looked me in the eye. He said,
Kiss me, you fool.
He said, don't be an idiot. Lob lip. Okay.
Bob lob lob.
I have drank almost an entire sporting
Oh yeah, I
events
forgot
cup.
about this. Yeah, make them kiss. Used to like kisses. Oh yeah, so we are streaming on. We're on Twitch.
Oh.
We're on YouTube.
Oh.
We are on Twitter or X, and we are on Facebook. Our Facebook page. And we're gonna do this until someone tells us to stop.
Yeah,
No, we're not going to, because I don't want anybody to tell us to stop.
Yeah, don't tell us to stop, even if you don't like us.
I do like that RoboKitties and Nerd Girl Jean are saying, hey.
Hi, Nerd Jean. Hi, RoboKitties.
People are saying hey.
It's nice to see familiar names have followed me along on all of my.
With Savvy 389. Everybody's kind of in.
Hi, Savvy.
We're all in.
Great.
Hi.
All my rowdy
Hi,
friends.
let me wave at Dylan's computer over here.
Yes.
Rather than here.
Sorry.
where
Hi.
the
I'm
people
learning.
are.
You guys know this. I'm not comfortable on camera. It's not being on camera was never the goal. For me, it was always radio. Coming up next on WJAZ, smooth acid jazz with the Frankenstein brothers and Jim and the gang and an old favorite from Hoop-de-Hoo, Boogaloo. Is Boogaloo bad now?
Yes.
Because the Proud Boys became the Boogaloo Boys, right?
That's rough.
Where were you on January 6th?
9/11.
Okay, that's, you know what? Don't like that. I was in New York. All right, let's move on.
I was in high school.
Quickly move on.
So, I don't know. I was here, I think. No, I wasn't here. I was in Studio City, watching it all unfold through my earpiece.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Tommy.
Yeah?
Birthdays.
Birthdays were the worst days. No, we sip champagne because we're thirsty.
Where Buffalo Bill shows.
Yeah. Not going to jolly old London town to do some gay-ass pub crawl. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I was just kidding.
It was super gay,
Yeah.
but I love it.
I meant happy.
That's what I meant. So, do you have a favorite birthday? And please don't say the birthday where you got shoes.
The birthday where I got shoes was wonderful for a lot of reasons. You know, I have a couple of favorite birthdays, and you know, for a bunch of different reasons. I had a really fun birthday party when I was a little kid.
Stop staring at the
Sorry,
computer.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
No,
No,
it's
it's all
all
right.
right. Microphone's there.
Redirect me. I my parents let me have a Mighty Ducks movie birthday party where a bunch of my friends got to go see Mighty Ducks in theaters with me.
The first one.
The first one, and you know, we're little kids, so we ran up into like the first row.
Not D3.
No, this was one. We ran up into the front row and sat in the front row like little shit. Like kids are always, they suck at watching movies. They want to sit in the first row. My nephews do it to me all the time. But I will say, you know, 2 years ago, my sister-in-law and my brother had a baby on my birthday. And that's my nephew, Robbie. And I think, you know, I think we'll have more additions to our family. But once, you know, my nephew, Robbie, was born, it was like, wow, I have these 4 amazing nieces and nephews, and then I have
one bad one,
and then one shitty one.
Yeah.
And being able to be home last year for Robbie's first birthday, and be around my my nephews and niece and my sisters and brother and my mom and my dad and everybody, that was nice. That was my favorite birthday. Most fun birthday I've ever had.
This coming Thursday.
This coming
next week.
Yeah, or Friday night here in LA, or the following.
I meant Quiplash.
Quiplash. Yes, that will be the most fun. Yeah, I think I've had some pretty wild LA birthdays. I have really great friends out here that have thrown me some amazing parties over the years. So, you know, I can't complain. I'm a very lucky person. I have great friends who care about me, and I feel lucky on every birthday. But the ones where I'm able to be around my family are my favorites. So, fuck off. What is your favorite birthday?
Well, I originally had the London pub crawl, but I have a different one that also involves going to Europe.
Oh, wow. This guy's really been to Europe a lot, and
Yeah.
he's not afraid to tell you about it.
Hey, I've been there twice. And let me tell you, I was there both times.
Hey, me too. 2-time Europe,
What's up,
guys.
guy?
The two-time European champions.
Spinneroonie on my bar right now.
I can't.
Booker T would have wanted
The
that.
bar would have... He's alive. Very much alive.
Not to be.
Oh, God.
Because every news source you go to for pro wrestling, it's like, Booker T said this. Booker T. Listen to Booker T's thoughts about whatever. Cool. Thanks, Booker T. So, favorite birthday of mine. I would say 2022. My wife and I did an 18-day road trip through Europe. Loved it. But on my actual birthday, we were in Dublin. We did the Jameson Distillery for breakfast. And then we did the Guinness Storehouse for lunch.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
We did 20 miles of walking that day. No, 10 miles of walking.
Doesn't it feel...
No, 20. It was 20.
Doesn't it feel amazing?
Yes.
Like, there's something about when you walk... there's like, 2-3 miles is a decent amount of walking, more than the average human, I think, walks in a day.
I like that.
When you walk 10 plus miles in a day, it's like at the end of the night, it's sleep that you feel you've earned, right? Like it's like you feel like.
Thanks, Lillian. Dylan, Europe.
Sorry, I just got a text from my crush. She said I can't wait. Looks like your boy ain't gonna be doing so bad.
Did my wife say, when are you leaving?
Yeah, your wife said, please
Are you
go.
leaving soon?
Please go.
Can't wait.
Let me ask you something in your little itinerary over there. You're going to ask about bad birthdays? Because I do want to tell the story of my worst.
That is the next question I have.
Sorry, I jumped you. I jumped the gun.
That's okay. Yeah, so I hit up Tommy with all of this paperwork because I've been doing Have a Drink with Me for 8 years now.
Yeah.
Started-
But this is the new version. Start now.
Yeah.
Forget about the past.
So it started as a podcast with my old partner, Tom.
Yeah.
Tom Flynn.
Tom Flynn.
Three less syllables or two less letters. I don't know math.
Tom
4
Flynn.
words. We did a bunch of episodes together, and then
We're at $35, just so you know.
ooh, getting close. If we do 15 more, we're
We'll
gonna
drink
do
the
another
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
But also, let me.
Also,
toss
I'm on the verge of becoming very confessional, so I think we're good.
I have about this much left.
I have this much left.
Oh.
And Dylan said, I made these really strong. We're only going to need one for the show. And I feel like I'm about to send him back in the kitchen.
But if we hit $100, we finish our drinks. But so
I just finished mine.
it's a trap.
It's a trap!
So it started out as a podcast that I did with Tom Flynn. Awesome guy, very knowledgeable. We did about 16 episodes together.
Okay.
Awesome. 15,
Great.
I think 15.
Dude, was there a part where you thought that these viewers would be interested in the oral history of Have a Drink with Me?
Well, I mean, people are tuning in because you brought them here. So I was just trying to get anyone to like me.
They love you, Dylan.
Prove it. Prove it with those
Hey,
donations.
guys,
Kidding.
send me some eggplants in the chat for Dylan.
Eggplants in the chat for D. So then it became a live comedy show at Surly Goat in West Hollywood. We had Jerry from Parks and Recreation.
Yes, Jim O'Hare.
He did 2 episodes of Have a Drink with Me.
Jim O'Hare and I had a great conversation one time about how people think we're gay.
I've got some weird pictures from screenshots from his phone from one of our episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm never going to share that.
Okay, well, Jim O'Hare, thank you. Yeah, sorry. Jim O'Hare, great guy.
This is your eye line.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting used to this. First of all, this is not an excuse. On New Rockstars, I look at my face as I'm reading. That's how that camera setup works. Now, I ain't gonna be there for much longer, so it's that'll be another thing. But
I can't believe you're leaving New Rockstars for this.
I am. I'm quitting New Rockstars just to work on this for free job. But no.
We did just get another $10 from Rodney Clays.
Oh, thank you, Rodney.
I want to say that's how it's pronounced.
And on Palaxy, we're looking at each other on a Zencaster. So the idea of looking into a tiny 4K webcam, which, by the way, looks amazing.
Oh,
Your setup, you did such a great job, Dylan. I'm so proud of you. Look at all the eggplants you're getting. Nerd Girl Jean gave you 6. They love you, Dill.
For every eggplant, I will.
Guys, the text was just
very happy.
the text from my crush was just. And by the way, being 40 and say it was just I can't wait because I invited her to my birthday. That's right. My crush gonna be at my birthday. You know what that means?
I get to meet your crush.
I don't know. No, that means I'll say something real awkward like "You're pretty," and then I'll fall head first into a table in the ambulance.
But I'll be there. I'll be there picking you right back up.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry, you were screaming about something to the thing about your eye line and New Rockstars and everything.
No, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to looking at this little Johnny Five from Short Circuit face as the camera. But I was complimenting you, and then you made it mean. The setup looks great. Sounds great. Garrett, my boy Garrett in the chat. Cheap ass sketch show. This is what we will become someday, Garrett. So we ran cheap ass sketch show. Garrett Kirby, Joe Herrera, Lindsay Stidham, and I, and it will strike again. It's coming back now that we have the Have a Drink with Me network. Cheap ass sketch show is primed to return in some iteration, but The only conceit of the cheap ass sketch show was that it would get a little better every week, and it was like the first week we were literally we were tiny postage stamp in the layout of the stream, and people were so nice. I got to say, I have some of the best supporters.
Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney. It's best community of online people that will put up with a lot of my bullshit.
Do you want to know the best online community?
What's that?
Our 41 people watching right now.
Yes, our drinking buddies.
I'm incredibly excited to go through all of this and respond to everybody because everyone's been great.
Yeah.
And Rodney Clays, I said his name right.
Rodney Clay
Gave us $10. So please send the JCPenney style pictures to me at Rodney Clays, CLAEYS. I'm going to do that.
Sorry.
On the 6th, next Monday, I get those photos.
All right.
And we did.
I'd like one for my fridge.
You will get one for your wallet,
Okay, that's fine.
wherever it may be.
With my wallet?
You probably dropped it because you dropped your pitch to 99 bananas. That was incredible, by the way.
That was great, man. I can't believe I wrote that.
Yeah. It probably took you roughly 10 minutes one night because you were really excited about everything and you couldn't sleep, right?
That feels pointed.
Tommy,
Yes.
my sweet boy,
Yes.
what's your worst birthday?
Oh,
ever?
man, I'm so glad you asked because I have this one in the chamber.
Do you want some of mine?
No, I'm okay.
Do you want another shot?
I'll do a shot in a minute.
Tommy finished his drink, so we have this. This was mine for my birthday, October 25th. Our sweet Derek, our sweet boy Derek.
Derek, friend of the show, Derek. Good
Sweet
man.
boy Derek ran this over.
Derek
Dressed as the Count from Sesame
He
Street.
was. He looked great. Derek, good man. Thank you for being a supporter of the show. So, yeah, I do have my worst birthday ever, and I'll tell you it right now. So,
Is it when you spilled all over my unlacquered bar?
can I live?
Yes.
Can I live? You know, one thing that's funny about this show, we never thought of, like, should we have cups of water?
Oh, I did think of it before you got here, but as I was texting Tommy on his Lyft ride over, he was being a complete cock.
Well, yeah, you know, when you've sat in traffic for hours, what you want is like a 13-year-old girl level texting content from your business partner.
This is, hey, Tommy, I have a list of things that I want to talk to you about. Once you get here, should we go over it now? Like, do we want to talk about Star Wars?
And my response was, no!
It was yes. Do we want to talk about wrestling? Do we want to announce that we're playing Quiplash?
Yeah.
It was a lot of important things because Tommy was about an hour and a half later than he said he was going to be. So Tommy was giving me shit for being ants at a picnic.
I want to break some news. Congratulations
The show's over.
to Walker, Texas Ranger, on winning his first World Series. He's alive. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. Chuck Norris has captured his first World Series title in Major League Baseball. Texas Rangers, Walker, the whole gang, his blonde girlfriend. You don't want me to look at it?
Yeah, I'm just switching over your phone so you can be
Present? I'm just keeping track of page
you can be
counts.
birthday present.
Okay. Worst birthday ever.
Worst birthday.
Thank you for bearing with me. Again, there's got to be
I'm
some.
gonna refill your drink.
Great. So I'll tell this tale while you're refilling.
I'll listen from the kitchen.
It was late last night in my laboratory when I started to tell this birthday story. A horrible year where I felt much fright. You might want to hear or you might want to get out of sight. It was a day. It was Tommy's birthday. Tommy's day. It was a graveyard day. Tommy's day. It was in a bad way. Tommy's day. He didn't talk to anyone. So I was, I think, turning 26. And I was living in a house that was a bunch of comedians, a bunch of friends of mine. But, you know, at that, you reach that point where you become like I think in every man's 20s, probably white privilege, man in their 20s, they hit a year where they think that they're John Wayne. Thank you. Wow, that was fast.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
Oh, that's okay. They hit a year where they
Try it real quick.
Okay. Is it just water? Tastes great.
Yeah.
Less filling. There's and every man's in their mid-20s hits a year where they think they're John Wayne and they have to like isolate from their family and be like kind of like stoic and like, and also John Wayne sucks. I'm not like, listen. I mean, the idea of John Wayne, the character tropes of John Wayne.
Well, is he not a good guy there?
So I had my birthday and Mike Hughes is in the chat. I love you, Mike.
We
so anyway,
are about to hit $50.
All right.
So I'm just getting this going. Sorry, worst birthday. Keep going.
No. So I was in my mid-20s, and I, in my mind, was like, I'm not telling anybody it's my birthday. As like, talk about narcissism. Like, I was like, they're gonna have to find out the hard way. Ooh. It was the Beckman's birthday. So, anyway, I go my whole birthday. For some reason, my family, they're very attentive, very always, worried and not worried, but like checking in. I don't talk to any of them until like 6 p.m. on the West Coast, so 9 p.m. their time. I don't think I talked to a human being on my birthday. So my mom calls me. She always calls me, but
What'd she call you?
Ham bone. But no, she called me. She was teaching at that point, so I'm sure she called me when she got out of work. I'm sure she texted me. Mom, if you're watching, I ain't throwing you under the bus. But my siblings all have lives of their own. There may have been a newborn baby in someone's life. I can't remember. My dad is my dad. He will call me. We talk for under 30 seconds. That's how we operate. Anyway, so I didn't talk to a person on my birthday until sundown. And then right at sundown, I decided I gotta try and do something. So I put up a post saying, hey, I'm going to go to this bar. It's my birthday. I'm going to hang out. And no pressure. I know it's last minute. If anyone can meet me out there, that'd be great. I'm getting a phone call. We're not going to answer it. Who is it?
PayPal.
Because we're getting too many donos?
Yeah, this is for you. It's PayPal saying that something's going on. It's an automated message, but PayPal's calling because people are tipping.
Kiss my ass. We're not letting big PayPal
Thank you, everyone.
shut down the street.
Hey, you know what? You guys at home, make PayPal call both of us.
Also, like, we got a notification. Graveyard tip, too. Graveyard, my boy. Thank you. Graveyard, great
Sarah,
friend.
Graveyard, and Cold Canadian Lauren. These are all three
Cold
people.
Canadian Lauren, is that Lauren Miller?
These are three people that we got to...
We're over $50. We got to drink our shots.
Yes, we do. But you were...
Oh, sorry. You want me to finish narratively the story?
Hey, no. You're all alone.
Yes.
But, hey, you're not alone now.
No, look at me now.
Love you, sweet boy.
Love you too. So, sorry. So I go to this restaurant in Hollywood near the like comedy club that I worked at, and two people meet me. Two very good friends of mine.
Me and who?
You weren't a twinkle in my eye yet, baby. You were just a dream that I'd hoped for.
I was working on it.
Yeah, I knew I loved you before I met you. But Savage Garden.
I'll have what
I
she's
did improv
having.
with that guy. So I go to the restaurant. Mind you, I'm already like feeling like a piece of shit. Like I didn't talk to anyone all day. I finally talked to my family, and I was mad for no reason. They have lives. They still got a hold of me. I'm 3,000 miles away. It's not their fault. I get to this restaurant, and I have two very different experiences. One friend shows up. It's still a good friend for showing up. Another friend shows up, and this dude fucking puts on a performance because it's my birthday, buying me shots, buying me stuff. So that was really nice. That was a really good friend move of that person. The other friend that came didn't have any money, and I had to pay for his dinner. So at the end of the day, on my birthday, I paid a $120 tab and didn't talk to anyone for a whole day. That was my worst birthday. But my friend that did show up and buy me drinks is one of my... I mean, both of them are still two of my best friends, but, like, that guy's my brother now, so...
Well, I love him, too.
good man. He was at your party. Brian.
Brian was great. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
with
Brian came out to my birthday and bought me drinks and, made me feel like a little prince. Like everyone wants to feel on their birthday.
I do want to say my house party, the theme was dead. Dylon of the Dead.
Yeah.
On all social media, I'm Dylon is my handle. Everyone calls me Dylon. The theme was Dylon of the Dead.
Right.
Vampires, mummies, ghosts, zombies, dead celebrities.
Right.
You showed up wearing Bulls gear.
Full Buffalo Bills gear because I'm dead. Because I'm
Zubas? Is that what they're called?
Because I'm
the
dead.
pants?
Because I'm dead inside.
And then Brian was in some other sports team.
Brian was in Phillies gear because he's dead inside.
Oh, well, I didn't know
That was the point.
The whole part of it. You guys showed up and I was like, cool, let's do shots. And
We're dead
hang out.
inside.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have a worst birthday?
I think I could beat you on this.
Oh, sure. Mine is very like first world problems. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, poor me.
Yeah.
And it's also, mine was a great lesson in if you throw yourself a pity party, you better go to it, right? Like, it's
Sure.
like I could have proactively, at any point in that day, made that day better.
Yeah. You could have.
Mike Hughes is popping off in the chat, by the way. Before we go off, what is Mike Hughes saying?
202. Oh, wait. Lauren Miller. It was after freshman year of college. Oh, they're going it back and forth.
Well, they're two of my best friends, so I just wanted to know.
Lauren Miller, what happened at 19, Mike? I don't think this is good for podcast stuff
Sure.
because you got to read this stuff. But I
Read
want
the
them-
chat. Get to know Lauren Miller and Mike Hughes here. By the way, Lauren Miller, my
She's our 99 Bananas.
Speaking of ride or
character,
die,
right?
yeah, Lauren Miller is my 99 Bananas.
Hey.
She's my ride or die.
To Lauren Miller.
Love of my life. Respectfully love her. She's
Yeah.
married with a child. I mean,
Top 10.
Love of my life in terms of my friends. 99 for you, Lauren. Lauren Miller will be, and her husband JC will be.
We're not doing those
we're
right
not?
now. No.
Didn't we make enough money to?
No.
I thought that was what the $50 was for.
No, we already did the Jameson shots.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm not doing this right. Lauren Miller will be at my actual Rochester, New York birthday, and I'm so excited. Her and her husband, JC, will be there.
Yep.
It will be, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Lauren, I know you're out there watching. It's going to be great. Anyway.
We're not drinking those right now. Put it
Why
down.
not? When do we
Put it
drink
down.
them?
We do those later. Put
For
it down.
when? Pour for when?
I don't know. It's in my notes. So,
Sorry.
I do want to say, Cold Canadian Lauren gave us $5. Five
Thank you.
smackers.
Lauren, please don't donate.
Happy
any more
birthday,
money.
men. Celebrates for all the
excuse
leap
me.
year babies who miss
Yeah,
three-fourths of the time.
Lauren's only like 8. Just been very controversial for
Well,
us.
I love Lauren for that. Also, Graveyard gave us $10.
Graveyard's
to
the man.
buy-
Graveyard, we love you. Thank you. Graveyard gave me true story about Graveyard. When I was trying to get cheap ass sketch show off the ground on my with our crew, Graveyard and our other friend Mezzo did a Zoom call with me to help me try and figure out how to all the things you're really good at.
Just going to take a picture of your notes here. Yeah. But I want to thank...
You know what I think is good about this? You keep me grounded.
I'm here for you, baby.
You keep me grounded.
I love you. It's senior executive producer, showrunner, my baby Jovi.
Jovi's fired.
3 months.
She's been a bitch.
My wife Mandy. She has been. And then Tommy. But
It's a small team, but it's a mighty team. All right. Anyway, Lauren Miller, we
We
love
are
you.
making it
Mike
work.
Hughes, we love you.
Graveyard to buy you a beer virtually for your birthday.
Oh, Graveyard, you're the man. I
Yes.
will accept that.
And then Sarah. I don't know Sarah, but tipped us $5. Happy birthday.
Sarah, my love.
But also,
Hold on.
Sarah specifically can ask us a question or whatever. I mean, she joined in and she's having fun with us. So,
She's having a good time.
Sarah, let us know what you want us to answer.
Mom,
Or
you
send
still
us a
there?
fun
Mom,
question.
if you're in the chat, text me. Are you still hanging in? It's
Oh, she just texted me. Yeah, just about to go.
Oh.
Tommy, let's talk about my worst birthday.
Tell me about your worst birthday, bud.
Not that I want to cut you off,
No.
but this is something that I
Someone
love.
should cut me off. By the way, thank you again, Lyft and ride shares. Again, like we said, we don't do the
Yes.
show without ride shares. I feel insane right now. I had a long ass day.
Yes.
And Dylan has made me drink so much more than I wanted to. He's such a pusher. He's
Are you
bad,
Donald Trump right now?
bad for the country. People come up to me all the time.
Gina.
President T.
Gina. Big.
Why don't we drink
giant-
drinks the way we want to? I say we're going to drink them bigger and better
All right,
than ever.
let's keep that scumbag off. So, worst birthday for me.
Yep.
This is something that I love to talk about because somehow in this world, stuff always comes up where I have to think of.
Did you give me that to blow my nose? 'Cause
Yep.
it's a little snow people.
I always have to think of this birthday because there's always been terrible things that pop up, and I'm like, oh, that reminds me. Just be a little louder. For $5 more, Tommy will blow his nose again. Ooh, Lillian thinks Tommy's Trump is underrated.
I think Trump is underrated as a candidate and as a man.
Yeah. I love this. So also, I'm taking pictures of Tommy's notes. I'll take a picture of my notes too, just for a little compare. I'm surprised Tommy hasn't drawn that S that we all drew in high school because it's terrible. All right, so my worst birthday, Tommy. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Are your eyes open? Are your eyes closed?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to this. So focus. ADD.
Yeah.
Over AD here.
Yeah.
So, I met this girl. She was awful.
Thought she was grand. Fell in love. Found out firsthand.
Yeah.
Went well for a week or two. Then it all came unglued. She fucking hates me. Yeah, sorry. You met a girl.
She was awful.
She was bad.
I have to go a little bit further back for.
I like this. Your stories are like Tolkien. There's so few things that are important about him, but God, do you explain them well.
One person holds something and walks it to the end, and that's me. So, before I get to the birthday, I need to give.
I was hoping you would say there'd be a long backstory.
Yeah. There's got to be a little backstory because I want to talk about my first date with this person leading to my birthday.
Yeah.
I went to Seattle.
My mom's here. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, she just texted me.
Oh, on a fuck. Hey,
Wow.
what?
Can you see that? Can you believe that?
God.
Wow.
Mom.
So I flew to Seattle when I first started dating this person. I lived in L.A.
You
She lived in
you
Seattle.
flew to beat it with her.
Yes.
That's-
This is the beginning. This is
That's
September.
really sweet.
We'll say
though.
September.
That's really sweet.
So I flew out, and she planned everything that we were going to do while I was out there. The plan was to take a ferry to go see her family that cost $65. I didn't know
A
that.
$65 ferry.
Per person. I didn't know that.
She better
So-
be fucking Tinkerbell for that money.
So, that morning, for my surprise of something I didn't know, we went to Vaughn's grocery store.
In Washington?
Yeah, or whatever it was, whatever the hell it is. And I was buying snacks and stuff for the day. She went to the Starbucks portion of it to get herself coffee. And I said, "Will you get me just like a black coffee?" That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, notoriously one of the most expensive items.
She said no.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought she was screwing with me because
Yeah,
I was going to
because
get...
that's an insane...
Yeah. So I went and got the snacks, whatever, and I came back and then we went to the car, whatever, and we started to drive. And I asked, "Oh, did you get me a coffee?" And she said, "Oh no, I didn't." And
Oh, she meant no.
she meant no. So then
sorry, just in case we're talking to people who don't understand the economics of Starbucks. Starbucks, like a fancy Starbucks
this
drink,
was less than $3.
no, that's
for what I wanted.
What I'm saying, I just want people to know.
Yeah.
Like the idea of Starbucks being a bougie, expensive coffee place.
Ooh, Maggie Bechtold, what's up, baby?
Hey, you don't talk to her.
Maggie,
You don't talk to my mom.
I love you
My
for
mom-
this.
My mom is a precious jewel that belongs in a museum.
My museum.
Stop it. Like frappuccinos, shit like that at Starbucks. Those are $5-6 drinks. Not cheap if you're doing it daily. If that adds up, put that out over a month. Figure out what that costs. A drip coffee black from Starbucks is $1.39. I think.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
pretty cheap.
I've done a lot of
Pretty cheap.
PAing and production work in my life.
Yeah.
they'll basically give it to you as long as you don't shout at them.
Yeah.
So the idea of someone, I just want to give context for this person denying you a black coffee from
Yep.
Starbucks is the equivalent of just not getting your change back.
Yes. So at this point, someone was done again. No, he wasn't in that movie. Phantom Menaces. So at this point, I don't know what our day is. I'm flying out there in September. This is a month before my birthday.
Right.
And she went to get coffee. I went to get all of our snacks.
Yeah.
And I just said, "Oh, will you get me a black iced coffee? $1.95, whatever." Get in the car. That coffee doesn't exist. Whatever. I'm an okay person. I start driving. We drive about 45 minutes. And we get to kind of the end of the road where that person says, "We are taking a ferry to go see my family." And I say, that's great. Let's go do it.
In my mind, you're jumping on the back of a winged woman.
I drive this car onto a ferry.
Yeah.
We have an hour ferry ride to this island. If anyone has seen, what's the movie with Tommy Lee Jones and
Men in Black.
the Judd?
Men in Black.
Double Jeopardy? Maybe?
Kiss the Girls. Along
There's a-
came a spider.
There's a movie where a character is on a thing. They go into the water. I think it's
Kiss the Girl.
Ashley Judd and
Carrie Always is in it? Wesley from Princess Bride?
I don't think so.
Double
Anyway, long story short, this person
Ashley Judd.
Nice.
Nice.
Who surprised me for our first date, taking me to meet her family and back, said, "I cannot believe that you asked me to buy you coffee when it costs $65 per person to take this ferry," which I was surprised about. I didn't know I was taking a ferry, whatever. This is how that relationship started. Let's go 1 month and 24 days into the future on my birthday. I did not know this person was coming from Seattle to LA. And my best buddy at the time, best buddy still, sorry Tommy, you're getting there, Tim McGovern.
I fucking hope I'm never your best.
Tim McGovern and I
don't want to be your
planned
best friend.
this party.
If you can't take me at my
it's
worst
Kelsey,
friend, you don't-
Double Jeopardy. I did say that. Thanks for confirming. So, Tim and I had this birthday where people were all coming
You want
to.
me so bad, dude.
People
You
were
fucking
all
can't say
coming
my
to
name.
this birthday party, and Tim said, "I know you want to dump this person,
Yeah.
but they have surprised you with flying out."
Oh,
So I had to
no.
pretend. I had to pretend to be surprised. It gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse. So, came out for the birthday party.
Brave.
This was so the birthday party was the day before my birthday. Then on my actual birthday, I was going to see my favorite band, the
Limp Biscuit.
Limp Bizkit. You gotta drop the. Justin Timberlake's
Cleaner.
The Deer Hunter.
Nobody's favorite band is the Deer Hunter.
No, you're probably thinking Deer Hunter. DEER. This is the DEAR space HUNTER.
I'm out.
Casey
I'm out.
Crescenzo.
This story has no integrity. My mom's saying hi, Dylan. Stop saying hi. Mom, don't talk to him.
Maggie.
Mom, don't talk to him.
Maggie.
Mom, he'll never treat you the way you deserve, Mom.
Maggie, text me.
Don't text him, Mom.
I'll send you cute baby photos
Please don't text
of
him.
everyone I know. So, I have, for my actual birthday, something I planned. I had tickets to the Deer Hunter, my favorite band. I love you, Casey. You're never going to watch this. Maybe you will.
Kiss my grits, Casey.
But I love Casey. Casey Crescenzo, singer of that
That's
band.
not a real name.
Great band. Everyone check them out. The Deer Hunter is
Hi, I'm Casey Crescenzo.
Crescenzo.
Hey, Bony Horse is in the chat for once.
Hey, Boner Horse. So, what I had planned for my birthday, not knowing she was going to be there, was to see the Deer Hunter.
No.
We go to see the Deer Hunter.
Reasonable.
In the first song, she breaks down crying that she forgot stuff back in Seattle. To the point where, by song 3, we left.
Kyle?
Then, we get back to my apartment where she gives me my birthday gift. The best birthday gift I've ever received.
A blowjob.
A sweatshirt.
A sweatshirt.
To a museum
Yeah.
that she said we went to on our first date, but
You didn't.
it was a sweatshirt to a first date she went on
I
with
was another
someone
person.
else.
Oh my God! No! No! This person is all. This is the word you're describing. I've been. Put this on wax. I've been with some mentally ill people, and I never like to call women crazy because I get it. It's an easy cop out for men to call women crazy.
Lauren Miller, yes.
For having emotions. I didn't know Lauren. I never dated Lauren Miller.
No, she's in the chat.
Yeah, she has said yes. Lauren Miller has dealt with many of the insane girlfriends that I've had because Lauren Miller's an amazing friend and a grounded individual. What you're describing is a psychopath.
Yeah.
It is a true psychopath. Like that is that type of person that has to make everything about them and their emotions. It's almost why I feel like this podcast doesn't work when you don't pay attention to me.
You're all I pay attention to. I would say I have the best wife in the world. Mandy's
Your wife
wonderful.
is so much better than you. It's uncomfortable.
Yes. And then my baby is a close second to her, then me.
I don't
In the Polniak household.
I don't see eye to eye with your baby. So honestly, like that's all chill with
She
me.
is scum.
Your baby and I are not cool.
Oh, also, I'm going to share an awesome photo of Joby, my sweet little baby who's 3 months old.
Also, I just want to say something.
Wait.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
have a new outfit for her that is like the snowsuit from A Christmas Story.
Yeah. Oh.
That's supposed to help her sleep without rolling over.
What a little idiot. Your baby is the
And-
perfect little idiot baby because she's so cute.
Wait.
She's so.
Savvy 389. Is there a dog? Explain yourself in the chat.
Yeah, we have 2 dogs.
Uh,
And a third dog that ate our microphone mufflers.
oh yeah, you said my dog munched my muff.
Wendy, that.
You said my dog munched
I
my
never
muff.
called her my dog, though I do love her. Hey,
It's also crazy that donations stopped.
well, they stopped-
Donations or tips? How does it work?
Well, they
do you
did.
say?
They did good. This is what I wanted to say, guys. We've reached a crescendo, but also given
Casey Crescenzo.
the ratio of viewers to donations is great. Here's what I want to say. Thank you. The fact, like Dylan and I were unsure if we'd even reach 1 tier. All of this money goes back into the show, just so you know. So we are very appreciative that we even got to the first tier. We'd love to get to the second one before the end of the show, but you know.
With the donations tonight, let me explain where this is going. Yes,
Yeah.
we did shots
But
and whatever. But
yeah.
with the donations tonight, our drinks for tonight have been paid for.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Tommy's Lyft/Uber, whatever you took here,
I have to fly a helicopter home.
and back home have been paid for.
You know?
That is great. So we can go another day doing this
We
show.
can go another day.
Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is
For these thy gifts, which you are about to receive through thy bounty. You know what? Here's one thing I've learned. After an hour of this show, I'm not going to be any use.
Well, we're pushing on.
I know. Well, I don't think I've said.
Here we go.
I don't think I've said an important thing.
Let's dive back into this. Okay, so we've got my worst birthday.
So that's pretty incredible.
and people get it.
The fans understand,
understand.
Dylan. You're the brains. I'm the face.
Yeah, for sure. There's something else about this show that we talked about in the little teaser that we did earlier this week.
Yeah, we're gonna.
This show isn't just about Tommy and Dylan get drunk and they share drinking stories. This entire channel is about hot takes.
Oh right.
And
Another one of our shows.
Two of our favorite things in this world is pro wrestling and Star Wars.
And we do want to say this. Sorry, while you're saying this, Dylan has a brilliant. Dylan and I have been developing another podcast that we wanted to launch. Now we're just putting it in as part of the network. Freezing Cold Takes. Or freezing Ice Cold Reviews.
Ice Cold Reviews.
Got it. I got it right the second time. Ice Cold Reviews is going to be one of our Thursday podcasts where we invite a friend on to just destroy something. I know. Listen.
Or to try something for the first time, because one of the first episodes that I want to do is the Vogue diet from 1970.
No, this shit is insane. Listen to this.
We have 3 days. The first, and we have 3 meals.
Mezzo's here. Sorry, I had to point out Mezzo's
Easy.
here.
Baby's right above us sleeping.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So it's a 3-day diet
I just got scolded.
with 3 meals.
I just got here. I just got yelled at.
Oh, I got yelled at.
No, don't make fun of me. I hurt myself today.
Do you have a crown of shit, or are you Johnny Cash? Do you have a crown of thorns?
Yeah, I'm Cash.
Good boy. So there was a diet, the Vogue diet. You start with 2 boiled eggs, black coffee, and a glass of white wine. Mm-hmm. Then you do boiled egg, coffee, wine. Then for dinner, you do 8 ounces of steak, white wine, whatever. I did this once. I did it for 3 days, and I did a full
You gained
YouTube,
100
I did a full YouTube video of it, and I decided not to release it because I didn't think the quality was good enough. I lost 12 pounds in 3 days doing this diet.
Well, and sorry.
So that...
Oh, you're sure. I like you clamped me.
Oh, my God.
It's a give and take. Jesus Christ, it's a give and take format. You have to learn how to give and take. And I should always talk. No. So, what he's saying, and we'll let him continue talking. Dylan's a new dad. Just reality, not non-jokey. Dylan's a new father. I am an
old father.
A continuing
father.
Force of destruction. The funny thing about starting Have a Drink with me is that we're both trying to be healthier in our actual day-to-day lives. So one of the things on this channel...
This is the first time I've had sugar in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, and that's incredible. By the way, first of all, that is, as someone who has a massive sugar addiction, I can't tell you how proud I am of anyone who can abstain, if you want to. So, there's no pressure on any of this, but one of the elements of our channel as we go forward is going to be us challenging each other to different, I don't want to say diets, because diets is better, different regiments as we're trying to get
We want to
healthy.
remain healthy.
Well, we have an overall goal that we'll try and keep track of on the channel, but we thought it'd be kind of fun and a little bit gimmicky to challenge each other to stick to kind of, hey, spend a week doing this specific diet. And all that to say, the diet that he's describing right now, I told him I under no circumstances will do, and it worked for him, but it sounds horrific to me.
Not necessarily.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just wanted to say one of the journeys for the channel is, ironically, and as I am,
we want people to drink with us.
Yeah.
If you want to have alcohol,
but we want you to live with us too.
But also,
and we both want to live a long time.
Yeah.
Because I've got to be Jovi's uncle now.
So
that's a lot of pressure on
We're
me.
drinking a lot of garbage, but also at the end of the day, I have not had sugar in anything I've eaten in 2 weeks. I'm on full paleo diet.
I haven't had unprotected sex with a street walker
since you got here.
In 22 hours.
Since you got here.
Sorry, Mom. Mom's watching. I apologize. Mags, get out of here.
Maggie.
Cut it loose.
Maggie, baby.
No, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I just wanted to say, so tell us more about the Vogue diet.
Ice cold review. Mm-hmm. We want to review some fun stuff together.
Yeah.
It's going to be movies. It's going to be challenges together. It's going to be diets. It's going to be whatever. And that's going to be another thing that we release on Thursdays, because we have a Drink with Me first Thursday of every month. We're going to play games where everyone can join us and play online.
And if you guys have something insane that we can do that's a week-long challenge, send it our way, because we'll use your challenge, we'll lay it down on a Thursday, and we'll pay it off the following week. Look at that cute-ass baby. Oh,
I was pointing at the time.
I know.
We're pushing for time.
I'm a professional.
We're pushing for time.
Oh, we said an hour and a half?
Yeah. Well, I told my wife and baby.
Oh, shit, we got to go,
No,
guys.
no, we're still good. We're still good.
Mandy, I'm sorry, babe.
We appreciate all the donations. We did hit our first goal, which was $50, which is awesome. We did our shot. But I do want to say, right now we have a total donation of $100. We'll finish our drinks. I don't know if people have been on our store. I have designed, this guy right here, I designed all of the merch. So if you go to shop.hadwm.com, you can see all of this stuff that I personally created.
if that ain't a vanity shout out, I don't know what is.
If we hit $100 total for tonight, we will finish our drinks, and I will give a 20% off coupon for our store until next Thursday. But with that said, we got a couple more things to talk about.
I just want to make sure we're kosher.
Ice cold review is going to be a great thing that we do, but also,
See, you're a great idea, man, and then I just take.
Tommy, what's your favorite thing right now in pro wrestling?
My favorite thing in pro wrestling right now is the fake separation of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens by sending Kevin Owens to SmackDown. It felt to me at first like a half measure. We can't have the inevitable turn, which everyone would expect to be Kevin, right? Like Kevin turns on Sami because he's an all-time heel. Kevin Owens to me is a professional wrestling gift that we'll never truly understand.
He's America's bad boy.
I'm America's bad boy. I'm America's tweetheart and America's bad boy. He's Canada's bad boy.
Night, Maggie. I love you.
Maggie's out.
Love you, Maggie.
Mags.
Text
Mom.
me when you wake up.
Hey, Mom. I love you. But no, so yeah, Kevin Owens, a great heel. Sami Zayn, also a great heel, but a great tweener heel. Like a great,
he's perfect at anything.
Great heel getting a pop. Yeah, I think both of them are top shelf sports entertainers. They can wrestle really well, but they get the other side of it. Now, again, curtain pulled back. I have taught and done improv with a lot of pro wrestlers. We're hopefully going to have, my goal next week is to have a couple of former WWE, possible AEW people joining in on our Quiplash stream.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
And I trained to be a pro wrestler.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
We're back.
But Dylan went to fucking
2017 through into 2018. Santino Bros. Yeah.
He's the real deal. I am gonna have. We're gonna try. We're inherently intertwined with wrestling. We're wrestling fans. I, as a birthday gift, speaking on the theme, got tickets to Royal Rumble. My aunt and uncle gave me tickets to go to Royal Rumble in Tampa. I'm going down. It's my first Royal Rumble last year with me and Zach and Brandon. Any new Rockstars fans know we went to WrestleMania both nights, and it was...
I saw you at WrestleMania.
His wife, 9 and 11 months pregnant, came down.
Yeah, baby's first MW.
We'll get Mandy on the show eventually. Mandy is also my friend, but it was like
She keeps texting me, "Can I come down?"
Let her down. But Dylan, poor Dylan, and Mandy, like they had their WrestleMania shit, which was awesome. But we were like, we gotta at least say hello, and so we did. And we literally walked down, hugged each other, and then we're like, all right.
I ran. It was like 8 sections, and then I had to go downstairs.
Well, so funny. This is, I guess, very quick WrestleMania story. Zach and Brandon and I bought tickets to an area that we weren't supposed to have access to. Like
the danger zone?
Well, no, it was like a weird tweener zone between like a hospitality suite and a thing. So it was like a luxury box adjacent thing. So we kept walking into the luxury box because we were just cool. Like we were just nice.
Look at you.
Well, no, I think just because we weren't causing trouble.
Look at you.
Yeah, look at me. I haven't walked in 20 years. No.
$5 tip for Tommy for how cool he looks.
Thanks. Oh, you did. I thought it came in. Anyway, all that to say, I'm going to Royal Rumble. I'm excited about Sami Zayn. I want Sami Zayn to, I think, main event JU. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you a real wrestling question. And I know some our wrestling fans, our non-wrestling fans, but do you think Drew McIntyre can win the heavyweight championship at Crown Jewel?
No. Drew McIntyre. Wait, Drew McIntyre at LA Knight? Yeah.
No, Drew McIntyre is fighting Seth Rollins for the.
Oh. Drew McIntyre is out. He's leaving WWE.
Oh, okay. So I was just asking. All right. Sorry.
All right. I do want to shut the fuck up about wrestling in a second.
I got excited. I like it.
I love your excitement.
I'm going with my nephew Eli. Well, I guess it's technically my cousin, but I call my younger cousins my nephews.
We just got a $60 tip from Eli. Thank you.
Eli just sent $2,000.
So Royal Rumble, I've been trying to get you to do AEW Full Gear,
I know, and I want to go.
which is here. We'll talk about
Let's
it.
just say we may have some full gear
cam.
participants on the Quiplash.
I got two quick things to say.
Yeah.
I am going to AEW Full Gear.
Yeah.
One of the things that I love about that is the fact that AEW, for the first time, promoted a match like 2 months in advance. I love that. That quick promotion. But also, I texted you, I got a great idea for the Royal Rumble. You're going to be there, but for Have a Drink with Me for the show, I want to find 30 people who want to do a drinking game with me live.
Do you think we can get 30 drinking buddies live for the Have a Drink with Me Royal Rumble Spectacular? Because I'll be honest,
I think we could.
I'll tether my phone and get the Wi-Fi from the event and be the 31st
and
participant.
it costs nothing.
Yeah.
It is a full-blown drinking game
It's a
that I've
gimmick.
done for 10and years now.
It's a free gimmick. Yeah. I've been a part
You've
of it.
been a part of a couple
I
of
had
them
a
at
great
this
time.
point.
Yeah. That's
And you know the rules. You know when to drink, whatever.
And I'll say this to anyone afraid of like it being.
Oh, I thought I spilled. I spilled.
Baby, the Blues are calling, toss out and unscramble
Scrambled eggs.
Megs.
calling
No,
it again.
so
They're calling again.
the game is not Devastator. A lot of drinking games where you're like, this game is gonna like.
If enough people care, I will post the rules.
It's actually a really like for me. Drinking games are fun when they're realistic. Like drinking games that are designed just to get you annihilated are cool in their own right.
Yeah.
Your game is actually
This is an all-inclusive.
It's a
game.
fun game.
This is a let's all watch this show.
Well, we've got a couple of months to build the fan base up beyond our. How many?
It's only 35 now.
Well, yeah. Well, we've
200
We've talked for
followers
almost
left.
2 hours.
But all right. I wanted to talk about Star Wars, but we can't because we got to cut it short.
Okay.
Tomskis.
Sorry,
My
sorry,
sweet boy.
sorry, Star Wars. We're out of time.
No, we also want to. You've got your new rock stars. You've got your.
Well,
Guardians
I've got
of
my
the
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy. I'd rather listen. I love new Rockstars. God bless those fucks. But if you really want to support me, watch Guardians of the Galaxy because I'll be honest, I do my new Rockstars thing. I love doing new Rockstars. They're those are my friends too. Galaxy is my passion. Galaxy is my best friends. I'm making content with my best friends there. This is the alcohol.
And I'm the
talking.
guy you
I probably
cheat
should.
on with
This is gonna be
Galaxy.
clipped and I'm gonna be yelled at tomorrow when I'm on New Rockstars for 5 hours. But listen to me. I love New Rockstars. They're fine. They're good. They took my healthcare away and they can go to hell for that. But the Galaxy
Guardians of the Galaxy.
has
Love
given
it.
me health cares.
And you know what? And benefits.
No, the benefits. of-
GuardiansOfTheGalaxy.com is the only website you should go to after tip.hadwm.com.
Yeah, thank you for all your tips, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I knocked it out. I used my Jedi Mind Force.
We haven't had a single person tip us after 36 minutes.
Well, I think once we were satisfied, we got to be more hungry for it, guys. Like we said,
You know what?
if you think
You know what?
I'm not.
I'll get
drinking.
gross.
You
I'll
can.
get gross. This will make me throw up. If we can hit, I think we hit 50. If we hit $100 total,
Yeah, but we got to go.
I will do this shot and 20% off all the items on
All
our
right, if
site.
somebody donates $48, because I think we're at 52.
But also, it doesn't matter.
No, we're at 60. I'm sorry, we're at
last
60.
thing,
If
last-
somebody donates $40, we will fuck up a couple of shots we
other.
don't want to do.
All right,
So,
last thing we're getting into is so people who are new to Have a Drink with Me,
yeah.
I always told people what we're talking about. The guests always told me what we're drinking, and then we ended the show with drinking stories. We're gonna still do that, but what we're doing right now is Tommy, share a drinking story.
Okay. I'm going to tell you Listen right now, all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right here. I'll tell you how I became the Prince of Solvang, California.
Ooh, my boy.
A lot of people know that I've recently had a love affair with Dutch Solvang. I went to a wedding between my friends Brad and Holly. It was an incredible weekend highlight. The following week, I went on my own vacation with two of my best friends, Chris Michael and James Warfield. Now, what you don't know...
Then Dylan, yeah.
Well, you don't even...
I didn't make the cut, yeah.
You're not even close. Yeah. What a lot of people don't know is 10 years ago...
You guys killed someone
I
together.
took over Solvang in a way that will never be forgotten. I went to... Well, you got to answer that? Is that your wife?
I'm here.
Is that your kid? Is that your chick?
Yeah.
Is
my,
that your
my
chick?
3-month-old baby just texted me.
No, so I do dinner theater for a company called The Dinner Detective. They're all over the country, but they started in L.A. We did a show in Solvang, and we did this huge cast. Garrett Kirby in the chat, if he's still there, he'll know. We did this huge-ass show, and our boss, Scott O'Brien, is the owner of Dinner Detective, and he is, I will say this, I love Scott to death. He is known as being frugal. So we show up to the event, we check into our hotel, and in a stunning turn of events, Scott gives me $200 to go to a liquor store and buy booze for the whole cast.
They said, burn this place.
But you have to understand, Scott used to do coupons for his kid. Like, he'd be like, I only go out to eat when I can do a coupon for my kid. Like,
I
that's
feel
how,
like your teeth were clenched when you said coupons.
but I'm saying that's how
He's like,
cheap. Scott
coupon.
Scott is so cheap. I love him. I adore him. I'll defend him till the end of the earth. But he's a fucking cheapskate. Like, you know, he's an old school dad. He was a cheapskate. His kids. So for him to give me $200 to buy booze was a huge leap of faith and trust. So we go. Lauren Miller, who's in the chat, was there. We go buy the booze. We come back. We're partying at the casino. Lauren and I each get a $200 per diem. We immediately lose in blackjack. Lauren, you know that's true.
Sounds
I wish I
about
was.
right.
I make friends with the blackjack dealer, a person I'm still friends with to this day. Made friends with her, exchanged information. She's dead. No, she's here. So anyway, sorry. The way this becomes an awful drinking story, we get fucking annihilated. And I'm not kidding you.
Everyone dies.
Half of the cast
Dies.
could not perform the next day due to alcohol.
Sexually?
sickness. No, they couldn't do the show.
Oh.
It was a dinner theater murder mystery show. They could not do the show. Half of the cast got on the injured reserve from drinking, and we had bought cartoon liquor, like cake vodka.
It was like a big barrel that said
Yeah.
XXX on it. Wait, when you guys burped, were the
Clouds.
little bubbles?
Yeah.
Little bubbles?
No, but it was cartoon liquor. We had to like modify the show because half the cast was alcohol poisoned. Never forget that. You?
My terrible drinking story for this episode isn't so much a terrible drinking story, but more of a
terrible thinking.
More of a quip.
Story.
More of a quip.
A quiplash. Speaking of which, quiplash, November 9th.
Next Thursday.
9th. November 9th. Thursday, November 9th. And if we play till midnight East Coast time, it'll be my birthday.
And we will. Only if we make it to $7,000.
What are these turds? Sorry.
So, here's my quip. I've got a fun thing. I bring a little bottle of Jameson in my pocket to every wedding I go to. I don't care if it's open bar. I don't care if it's indoor, outdoor. I don't care if it's Jewish, Catholic, whatever. I sneak a little sweetheart bottle of Jameson.
Can guarantee this man has... You know how some guys in trench coats sell watches? Dylan has mini bottles.
Yeah. When someone comes up to me and I open
Piping hot.
when I
99 root beers.
open my trench coat, I say, "These are mine. They're not for sale."
No.
So,
There are many like them, but these are my own.
with that said, I do that at every wedding, and I've been told, Dylan, please do not bring alcohol to my wedding because it's open bar. And I understand your wedding
Yeah, but
is
you
open
want to do
bar.
it your way, your rules.
Open bar wedding does not mean we will serve you during the ceremony.
True.
That is not a thing. They don't serve you during the ceremony. So, I
like that sticking ground. By the way, you sound crazy for that, just so you know.
No, literally, chat. Dylan's right. So, there are 2 times I have been cut off at an open bar wedding. And both times were because the servers saw that I brought my own supply.
Oh, they got mad at you for getting high on your own supply.
Yes.
They don't like it.
So, Fief Sutton's daughter's wedding. Oh, showrunner of Cheers.
Sometimes you want to go. Listen, I was.
I don't know the name.
I
So
saw
his
Danny
daughter's
DeVito's
wedding.
niece for years. What do you think? I don't know Cheers? Sorry, mom. Sorry, mom. Just kidding.
So Maggie went to bed. She texted me.
Oh, good.
So his daughter's wedding, I snuck a bottle in and I drank it, blah blah blah, and then I went to get my 3rd bullet on the rocks, and they said no. You drank.
They're
it.
like, making your way in the world today
Is
harder
not gonna
than
happen.
you got. Bringing your own booze to a wedding sure
Isn't
does
gonna
feel a
happen.
lot. Wouldn't you like to just fuck off?
buddy.
Sometimes you gotta go out of this
Outside.
open wedding bar.
So then, this year, I went to my buddy Sean's wedding in Denver.
Uh-huh.
I got a little JMO for my pocket.
Yeah, so
I got a little-
openly defying what your friends have asked you.
And I've got
So
a-
here's my thing about
I got
Dylan and
another JMO
boundaries.
for
Just so
his-
you know, when I question Dylan's boundaries. Yeah, go ahead.
JMO for his pocket. And I'm feeding him shots.
Sure.
And then the people come up to me and say, "Stop. You can't be drinking this because I showed up at the first wedding ever where they calculate
Can I tell you why this is so funny to me?
only if someone gives us $5 right now.
No, I'm gonna just say it anyway.
But I also want to pee.
It's because it's so you pee, go pee, or we can end the stream. What do you
Tell
wanna
me.
do? What you're doing is not a huge deal, and I love any staff of any establishment being like, you've broken
You big
the
old
sacred rule. How could you give? How could you have?
We
that
need
feeling?"
we need to get deep. All right, keep going.
Okay.
No, we're not arm wrestling.
Oh, I
Look
thought
at
we
me and keep screaming
I
at me.
thought we were.
Dylan, we're heading to
He's
bed.
so strong. He's so
Wait,
strong.
why am I strong?
He's
No,
so
you're faking
strong.
it. You're faking
He's
it.
not
Look
even
at me. No, you're faking it. Look at me. Look at me. What were you saying? What were you saying?
I said, can I even think about it? You're so masculine.
No, the people pissed off.
Yeah,
at me,
pretending to be mad about a person giving away a mini bottle is like pretending to be mad that there's like a little bit of fire in a volcano. It's the stupidest thing ever. You should just let people live their lives. I bartended for years, and I live and let live policy is great until it's not. And then I always say, if you fuck me, that's when we're over. I will let you get away with shit in a bar.
That's when it's wet.
Tell you listen, Andy Dick, love you. If you don't snort coke on the bar surface, we're good. Are you kissing my hand?
No.
You're so strong.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm so weak and you're so strong.
No, I thought you were gonna kill me. I thought you were gonna flip me over.
Never. I don't
Okay,
want to. I
so
have no interest.
So we've talked about blah 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 blah. All right, we are at the promotion part of this because we do have to end this. I want to say, please, hey, I had a fun time with everyone here in the chat. I had a fun
you
time.
feel good about what happened here?
Love it.
Not
I
me.
would love if people found me on any social media. I'm Dylon. I am DIELAWN. Yeah. Find me on social media because I respond to literally everything.
Folks, 2 things in my life matter right now. Have a drink with me, my YouTube channel with Dylan, our YouTube channel, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Support those 2 things. I don't care if you even know who I am otherwise. Guardians of the Galaxy on YouTube. Got Pals on all socials.
GOTPALS.
Got Pals, we're working on that. And have a drink with me and my boy Dylan. If you couldn't tell that it's easy for us to ramble on, now you know, because I thought we had been rolling for 30 minutes.
We're doing this on the first Thursday of
First
every
Thursday
month,
will be
moving forward. Follow us everywhere at H.
And every other Thursday will be a different fun stream. Sorry. Horrible time. Say it clean.
But also throughout the whole thing, you can find Tommy, you can find me, you can find our website.
No, tell them where to follow us.
Find us online.
HAWD.
Have a with drink me.
HADW. Hang on. Let me see. After all this time, if I can say it right. HADW.
Have a drink with
me. Ayo.
All right. But also
say goodnight to the bait gang.
Hey. All right, I'm going to end this right now. This is the end of the show. Tommy's going to go sleep on my couch. But this show really only exists because of all the freaking viewers we had. It's super fun. So literally everyone hit me up on social media at IMDIELAWN. Hit us up at HADWM. And hit everybody up at Tommy Bechtold. This was super fun, and yeah, I'm super stoked about this.
And also, big thanks, truthfully, big thanks. Dylan did an incredible job producing this show, making the graphics, making everything happen. I am very lucky. We can all joke, and I certainly, no one's meaner than me, but I love my buddy, and I'm so glad we're doing this show together. So, yeah, okay, these may be a man's drunken thoughts, but I am very grateful. This little asshole who I think has very little worth has found his way to show me what he could do, and this show would not exist without Dylan. So, we're lucky to be teammates on camera together. Behind the scenes, you have to know this man carried us through it, and hopefully we will be a little more collaborative in the future, but our first show could not have existed without Dylan. So thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for putting up with us. I love you, pal, and I will learn to look at this camera more, but also look at this camera.
I should have ended this a while ago. Good night, everybody.